I'm alive. I'm alive. All right. This is Dr. Mia Lueth. I am doing some recording. I've been working on a project, so it is coming together. Uh, I have to do a lot of trying to figure out where I can get funding sources. So I've been annoyed by all the bureaucracy and blah, blah, blah. But apparently, so some people say that's what you got to go through. So that's what I've been doing. But today, um, I I finally have the studio in works, and I have a um, well, I'm working on that. But yes, I did. I'm making notes and all kinds of other things. And basically, the reason I do this live, I could just do it recording, but I do it one, see if I can get any kind of funds raised at all, and just kind of drum up interest. But anyone that I know from around the internet happens to be online and wants to stop in and say hello and update, tell me what's going on, and it's it's hard for me to fit certain things into my schedule because most of what I've been doing past 10 years is uh, hanging around hospitals and yeah, ERs and doctors and right. And then I got couched by God. That was terrible. Right. Just the pits. So here's my 5 minute intro. Let's just see if I can do it in five. Right. Okay. I'm on the clock, and I have also one recording device, a two recording device, a three recording device, all in different places because I will also be using different sound um, for some fun at some point if I ever get there. So it says slightly esoteric scientists. Oh, yes, well, slightly. But esoteric doesn't mean that it still isn't entirely possible. So uh, I'm a behaviorist and a trainer, uh, and I do believe in a divine. So I'm a mystic in that kind of way. I know people want to chuckle and laugh. It doesn't mean that I don't love God. Okay, God is love. See, so it's just love. That's it. That's all I'm aiming at. Okay, love for friends, family, trying to express it, trying to feel it, that kind of thing. So let me see. Yes, I have mobility issues. I've been beaten around a good bit, and I'm glad that I can still walk on two legs. Um, I had to do hands-on physical and occupational therapy, so I started making things. Um, oh, geez, I had all my props right here with me, and it's the one I forgot. Anyway, right. I sell them on Etsy to raise funds for something called God Cares Ministries, but God is love, so it's just basically love. Um, it's the mission of what was supposed to happen was, I understand governmental systems, especially in the U.S., pretty well, and I understand, you know, the aspect of being spiritual. Um, so some people, I'm a psychologist, but I'm a parapsychologist, and there are certain things that have come across to me as highly anomalous, given certain history, certain things, including the Earth and humans. So I'm an anomalous researcher, but I have to fund. I've been having to fund that all on my own. At this point, I pretty much I I'm empty well, so I have to beg for money and fill out things, and bother extremely wealthy people for a little while until I can get that going. But until then, since I'm at home, I started God Cares Ministries, and it's basically meant to be a way for funds to be started in terms of analyzing government and other social systems, gaps, that kind of thing. And for my local area, and then working on starting a fund, having the bank account for it listed that way, and filling the fund for emergency services. And a lot of emergency services are situations where there's an animal involved. Okay, I love animals. Humans and animals are healthy together, and uh, if I can help with that one way or another, but it's also human human being. Some people need interaction. Some people just need to talk. Um, so I am an ordained minister. Uh, I've studied lots of different perspectives. So I am not trying to push anything on anybody. I'm just letting people know that I'm in Elkton, Maryland, and I listed where you can financially support. If you don't want to do that, then maybe Amazon wish list. I made a wish list for things that typically are needed for the office. Right now, this is all volunteer for me. So, uh, I do the best I can. I am looking for volunteers. Elkton, Maryland, I need a couple hands on. So, anyone in Elkton, Maryland, um, which I'm going to write that down, or around there, Delaware area, I'm right on the line. Um, I'm not that far away from Delaware at all. Elton, Maryland, Delaware. I write on this because that way I make sure there's some things that non-sighted people. I have little notes on my things. Check my execution elocution. Crap. The X. Yes, I don't even know. I screwed it up. So, whatever. Uh, so it's I've been kind of going through all the numbers, and monthly goal every month needs to be $1,000. So you know, I could do with just one monthly $1,000 supporter. I try and do everything to recycle, reuse, repurpose, and um, do as much advertising and research and setup and as I possibly can. But I'm at the point where I need two executive board members at the moment. I can only do volunteer. The time commitment is, you know, let's just put it to you this way: 2, 3, 4 board meetings, and um, maybe like a few hours a month. So, but it needs to be a master's degree or higher in life experience, volunteer, work, job, whatever. If you have it, you don't necessarily have to have a master's degree, just have to have some equivalent. Um, then I could use some assistance. And if anybody wants to spread the word, please do so. Um, so I'm just going to do a 15-minute quick update. I do have some quick tips, and people need to kind of remember your libraries. Okay, libraries have all sorts of interesting resources, um, and this is one of them that I get something from a library every library I go to. So people may not, oh, the books, but they got all kinds of other stuff. Plus, if you run a nonprofit, some of them have business resources. You'd be surprised. And a lot of this is free to you. So if you are needing to work on the cheap, or you don't really need a lot, you just need go to the library. This was from Enoch Pratt. It's Baltimore. But every time I go to the library, I always get something useful. See, this is which I actually need now because I'm getting older and can't see as well. And I have 1, 2, 3 pairs of glasses that have accumulated over the years. And this last one, oh, they swore that these were going to fit exactly right. Well, they fit, but now I can't see what I'm doing. And I can't do this all day either. So I have several pairs of glasses. Anyway, can't do LASIK. I already did it. Caused me some difficulty, so I can't. But libraries, if you really are looking for resources, always check with the public library. Okay, stuff all over the place on the boards. You can use a computer. There's usually somebody there who knows kind of where to look and might have some ideas. So I'm a big proponent of libraries. I'm grateful for libraries. There was a point in time where I couldn't even afford like a 99-cent song on, I still can't. Nope, on like Amazon or something. And I couldn't even afford that. But I still got music because I could go to the library and get some CDs. So I'm a proponent of the library. And there are all sorts of things. Like there's business, and at our library, if you go there and you're vagrants and you fall asleep, they'll make you leave. So, just keep that in mind. But this is also something, if you work at home or if you need a distraction, I've decided to get good at this, which clearly I have not, but this is my latest. I went through a hacky sack phase, but yeah, that ended tragically, except it wasn't my tragedy that time. Anyway, like fun stuff. This is the kind of stuff also that I have to do for physical therapy, and clearly I'm not as like I have to do so much physical therapy. It's insane. I I stopped counting the hours last year, but unless like my arm falls off or yeah, I don't care anymore. I'm done altogether. Yep, I got to that point. So I appreciate anybody that does stop by. You can always leave comments. I am trying to be very, very careful about making sure that I'm aware of all the um, ADA, for people who um, have different abilities. So I say disabled. Well, I'm kind of disabled. I'm like, oh God, yeah. I stopped taking opioid pain meds because I wanted to take a break, and they were causing stomach issues and nausea. So I've been without for a little while. Ooh. But I've learned how to make homemade salve, which is another thing that you really, really need to, you know, muscle rub and things like that. There's camphor and sulfur sometimes, and let's see. Oh, I can't think of the rest of them right off. But there's plenty of things that clove will help, pain relief, menthol, um, and what's it called? I think it's not butter lettuce, but it's something else. Um, anyway, so it is possible to make your own home, pain salve that actually works. And it works much better than me having to go get nerve ablations every 6 months, which, no, no. I'm not that tough. Yes, I'm a tiny, scared little woman. Okay? Woo. Yeah, enough poking me with needles. I just don't care. Okay? No one's allowed to dictate the quality of my life to me anymore. I will go to the Supreme Court if I freaking have to. Yes. Aha. Autistics and others. See, now, if they had these kind of things when I was in school, you know what I'm saying? Right. My life would have been a whole lot better. That's nice. Right. Um, so, fidgets are helpful. Um, if your hands are doing something, sometimes can help with concentration. For some, it's soothing. So, always useful. Um, yeah, comes in handy. Also, I am looking for donations. Uh, Pretty much, there are some things that are not appropriate, like pictures of you in your underwear, just in case anyone wants to answer anything on Craigslist that way again. Um, that's not the way you come at me. Okay. Mm-mm. Try again. Yes, much harder next time. Inappropriate for me. Yeah. So, geez, I'm saying, oh, look at all this great stuff. This, there's a nice lady, and she and her husband I met through nextdoor.com. Nextdoor is like a place where everybody can sit in the house all day and you complain about neighbors and, you know, bitch and complain and curse people based on one single picture. Yeah. But, you want to track that kind of stuff. There's other good things that can happen. It's like you can sell things also. You get to know your neighbors. I mean, it's got some positives. So, next door. Yeah, I put up something regarding candle wax. Recyclers really don't want your glass containers that have wax in them or even tin. No. But if you're local and you're going to be local, right? Musical people on the road, somebody could be picking up local, dropping it off over here. Okay. Yeah. I know some of you are touring. Yes. It's just somebody, some musical type that I know could be, and then drop it off here. Because the goal is there is a building that would be perfect for a small recycling center for just that purpose, close by to me. For now, I just do it at home, but I use those things to make different kind of candles and different little pieces of, you know, useful things. And what's very nice is then these neat little things that she gave me this little box and it had some things in it, and I found a place for most of it, and the rest of it I'm gonna make something out of, so it'll all be used. But this thing, isn't this the cutest little thing? It's ridiculous. Like, cute. See, I'm I'm really girly sometimes. So yeah, I think this is awesome. I do. All right. So it's for stamps. You just put the little roll in there. I can't afford a roll of stamps. So maybe someone wants to donate a roll of stamps at some point. Right. Okay. But I do try to enunciate properly, because if it there's a reader, your text, it will go to text, but that's for people who are non-sighted blind. Okay. I try to do that so that if I speech to text, it makes sense. And also for lip readers, yeah. But see, it's just the cutest thing. Donation. It's like one little thing sitting on my desk. Well, I may never be able to afford to put a whole roll of stamps in here, but it's just one little thing. This made my desk. Like, my desk is now complete. Uh, got the guitar chords behind me. Oh yeah, Oh, yeah. I've touched the guitar. I've been touching the guitar. Oh, yeah. It's been happening. I'm trying to get used to my voice. I still have a big scar here. Don't know anybody can see that, but there I got. Right. Cutthroat, man. Slice. Had to go to shock trauma. It was morphine filled day, and then minor medical coma, and then right, yeah, of course. So, you know, my life does not need to be any more exciting. So, all of you trying to make my life exciting, please don't. But anyone who does see this, some of this will be used and recorded. Always try to leave a message somewhere, okay? Uh, but telepathic communication at this point is restricted. So just know that. And anybody who doesn't believe in any of that, it's just like, well, okay, then. Right. You believe in the Easter Bunny? What about Vishnu? Right? You believe your mom and dad were honest and truthful to you your whole life? People believe a lot of different things, which is why it's good to discuss them. But safe space. You understand? Safe space for all, right? So if you can't have a proper conversation, then have someone else do it for you. You gotta chat, which some of these shows will be going live. There's a format now for one of the shows. I actually, right, got the introduction. I did it in a little less, but I wrote it, and I'm like, I feel like I'm reading some speech. I don't know, like I need to tell it. I need Obama style teleprompters right here, just about. Um, but I do like checking with this. I check to see where my light placement is. I block it so that I have some idea of the best places to have my furniture. I have a separate room that I use now as will be used as a counseling office, a few small short courses, and some uh, beginner Bible study, and a few other, yeah, sort of little mini courses. Um, and my goal is to have at least a few of those things completed by the end of the year. That's pretty optimistic. So I think I might just say by mid next year, it's probably a better, right? Because I need help. I need help. Um, but I know there's musical types out there touring that could be picking up, yeah, some wax containers for me. And anybody who likes that idea, you got any, monetary resources, or you got any like magic mojo, or like, are you like a power prayer or something? Whatever you can do, drop all your pennies off at my house, and I'll just take them out of circulation for the U.S. government. I mean, it's probably coming anyway, right? So, singing from the crease, just always remember Creasesinger, singing from the crease. Most people, if you're going to call me anything, you call me Mia, Mia. But otherwise, you want to be formal, that's Dr. Lueth. Yeah, I'm a scientist. So, you know, there's some things that do need to be looked at from an empirical scientific perspective, and it's going to happen. Yes, I'm going to be insistent upon that. I am grateful that I'm absolutely in remission. Amen to the all. Okay. No cancer. Cancer free. After 20 years. Cancer free. I need everybody's like magic mojo to keep it that way. So I'm cautiously trying to figure out my way back into life. But since I was I'm the one who earns my income. So you get sick enough and you can't do it. And then, right, then all kinds of other crap comes your way. Yep. You can end up poor on the streets, folks. It can happen to you. It happens to millionaires, people online scamming people. All I can say is if you believe in a reckoning, I suggest that you truly believe in a reckoning as though it is coming your way. Quit stealing from the poor and giving to the rich. Okay? Right. That's how I feel about that. I will do some sessions for free, but anybody who can donate money means that I can do post-traumatic stress syndrome. Okay? I don't give a shit about the DSM. It's a ridiculous pile of mess, and it's based on a lie. Okay? Okay. People need to understand Carl Jung, in terms of psychology, was a mystic. Okay? So, all those psychologists and people who've been coming at me, and you're claiming to be Jungian, well, I don't know why you still have a job. And I do plan to be a pain in the ass about it until proper, good changes happen for all. I also don't appreciate death threats. But anyway, so again, my name is Dr. Lueth. You can call me Creasesinger if you're the hacky type, or just plain Mia. Uh, I do sell things on Etsy. I can holy bless things. If you need holy bless candles, if you want a house blessing, whatever, that I have the power to do as well. I will be doing smaller educational series. I have figured out the format for that too, but that's probably not going to be until 2024, because I'm putting in time, extra time for the way my life is, and COVID, and people who think that I'm a teenager and treat me like I'm the dumbest creature walking the planet. But aside from that, anybody wants to come in and chat, I say what I say. I'm not trying to be popular. I'm trying to be sure that human beings are able to quickly get the right kind of help, no matter where they are, as quickly as possible. It is possible. I don't give a shit about the garden and the tree. A lot of us don't. We're well past it, or we didn't even go in there. Don't come thumping me with the Bible, because I probably know it better than you. Okay? Love is love. There aren't divides. No more. Okay? That's why I say see the truth, because it is possible. I am a truther. The only thing that anybody should expect as a truther is the truth. Don't be thinking that you know what the truth is. Okay? No expectations. Just aim for the truth. If we all do that, trust me, it's there. Okay? Zero expectations. There needs to be a more scientific approach to this. And expectation bias is all over. All over. The supernatural, the ancient aliens, this, that, and the other thing. I know, except too much of it based on other people's imaginations, other people's perspectives, which are not the same because humans' minds do not perceive the same, right? Truthers want truth. Just keep aiming at the word truth. You're not allowed to paint that truth with your belief or your disbelief. I won't tolerate it. And if anyone attacks me again in the spiritual, yeah, you will witness the creation of the Princess of Darkness, who will immediately, right, destroy this entire planet and then destroy other planets and then keep destroying and destroying and destroying until the reason for the stupidity and the violence and the other is this big. See, you make the enemy this big, it's really easy to lift up your foot and stomp them down. So it's already won. We're victorious. Live that way. Okay? I like intelligent conversation. So say hi. And humans, look after other humans. Okay? Just look after other humans. Otherworldly business may not be your business. Anyway, so, may everyone be blessed. May everyone be blessed by positivity and higher vibrations and, blessings from holy, goodness from divine. Yeah, that. So I am permitted to be in mystical practice because, well, at this point, it's all freaking hands on deck. And this was supposed to be my vacation life. So, anyway, everyone, just take a deep breath once a day. That's all. Feel free to comment about anything. I hope everyone is doing well. I am grateful that I am cancer-free, right, for the whole rest of it. So, amen. So be it. Take care, everyone.